The pyro is bursting here in Atlanta as it's time for freestyle. And we will be getting started with Bryce Canyon Monster Run. You know how the rules go. If we see breakage, truck, the run is over. Must complete 30 seconds of the run to get a score. And 3 Mississippis to save. So let's start off the freestyle competition. They have 2 minutes to lay down their best freestyle run. And Bryce Canyon is surprisingly sitting with 9 points. And he is currently in last in the points standings as of right now. So he's going to want to put on a very good freestyle to start off. Probably try to do what Ryan Anderson did last round. Round 2 continues here tonight. And Bryce Kinney with a great save to start out the freestyle competition. Now there is a backflip ramp here, but it's a mystery for when it'll actually work. And Bryce Kinney loses a tire, and we will end his run right there. And since he did complete 30 seconds of the run, he will get a score, so he's currently in first as of right now. Up next is Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. Kevin Crocker put up a pretty good freestyle last round. Currently sitting in 11th in the points standings, which is why he's going out second. The higher you are in points, the later you will go in freestyle and racing. Gets a little wonky right there, but turns it into a donut. Not really the best team screen driver, although his what is technically the backflip ramp. And can you get a save? And he does, but we shut him off. So that will be the end of his run, and that'll actually put him in the first as of right now. He passed Bryce Kinney. Up next, Barring Blue Sour Zombie, and we're still at it with the no texture. I don't know what we're gonna do about it. Put out your zombie on, because Barring Blue Sour is definitely gonna want to put out a good freestyle. Did not complete 30 seconds of the run the last round. So he's going to want to get a good freestyle here and get some points on the board. And he starts out with a nice slap wheel, the same way he started last time. But he is having a better freestyle run than he did last week as of right now. Oh, he gets into another save. He went for a save last week, or last round. But he could not get the save, and he will indeed get a score. And another save. That face of the zombie is already gone, which means Barring Blue Sour is definitely getting a good freestyle run. And he gets a nice bicycle. A nice low sky wheelie. He's gonna see if he can get the backflip to work. Nope. Doesn't happen for every truck. And we're gonna have to shut him off right there. And that will indeed put him in the first. moving both Bryce Candy and Kevin Crocker down. Up next, Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Hit the wall. I'm not sure if that's really going to do anything. Nice slap wheelie to start. Can she get the save? No. She will not get a score. Very disappointed from Caleb Blood. Has not had the greatest luck in real life or in BeamNG March Jam as of right now. Hopefully she can do better in the rounds upcoming. Up next, Tyler Maniga, Gravedigger. Tyler Maniga is currently sitting in... Hold on. He's currently sitting in 7th. No, he's sitting in 8th in the point standings. So he's not doing too good. Hopefully he can get some points in with this freestyle. Hit the jump a little sideways. He gets some big air to start. Typical Tyler Maniga, always goes big. As we are seeing right here. He had a lot of breakage last round. But now with the new ruling, he needs to be careful with what he breaks. And he gets a save, and he has popped a tire. Popping tires will not count as breakage. And he gets another little save. Oh. Hit the wall. Or hit the car. He's definitely got something broken. Yeah, that front tire is not turning. That'll end his run. And it'll put him into 3rd. Right in front of Bryce Kinney. Up next, Joe Foley and Axe. Joe Foley uses the Kohler chassis, while everyone else, including Chris Kohler, technically he pretty much used the Kohler chassis up until 2024. I'm not sure if he still does with Mayhem. I think he uses the CRC chassis. Obviously in BeamNG, he does use the CRC chassis, but Joe Foley uses the Kohler chassis, which Jim Kohler used to use until he switched to the Corey Roman chassis. Joe Foley gets a sky wheelie off the back foot ramp, and he gets a nice save. So Joe Foley's run will continue, as we do not see any breakage, nor did he take too long on that save. And he gets a nice slap wheelie. Gets sideways, but it did not affect him too much. He's getting a lot of good air. Last round he got a great save. Freestyle Foley gets on the sidewall a little bit. And he goes for the backflip, was a little bit more effective than what, I forget who it was. Whoever tried the backflip did it. And Barry Musauer. And Joe Foley's putting up a great run. A lot of big air. This might take the top spot from Zombie. And that is time. Anything he does outside the time will not, it won't result in anything, but it will not be counted. And that will indeed push Joe Foley into first. New leader. Up next, Jamie Garner, overboard. Nice air to start out the run. Getting a nice start to his run. Can he keep it up? A lot of good air from Jamie Garner. Zach Garner is currently your series leader with 35 points. He has both racing wins. That he has so far gotten both racing wins. That's the first one and the second one. I don't remember if he got freestyle too. I'm sure he did. No, I don't think I think he got second in freestyle, but Jamie Garner hits the backflip ramp a little awkwardly. But he still gets the save, and his run will continue as I don't see any breakage. I think Zach got second in freestyle last round, which is why he currently had 35 points, and Jamie Garner rolls it, and we're gonna have to shut him off. I don't think there was any way we're gonna be able to save that because of the wall. And that will put Jamie Garner into second. Alright, up next, Chris Cole and Mayhem, and I did find out that Carson Williams is the current substitute for Alex Barton, which makes sense of why he's in last. Plus, I know that it would take like a few weeks for Corey Romo to adjust. And he gets a nice slap release. Chris Kohler gets a nice slap release. We're not talking about Corey Romo. Corey Romo is on Stadium Championship Series 3. Oh, Chris Kohler goes for a stoppie, but rolls it over. Gets a nice save. Oh, would you look at that? A beautiful sky wheelie. Can Chris Kohler save this one? Yes, he can. He's doing an amazing... He has an amazing freestyle run going so far. Hits the wall. And we're not going to shut him off like Monster Jam does. Like IRL Monster Jam. Like... If you just barely bump the wall, that should not be a shut off. Like, even if you like barely nudge it, I think, no, Joe Foley didn't do that. Someone else did that in Anaheim number 3, and goes for the back for Chris Kohler, and over rotates, but he gets the save. Over rotates the save again, and we will count that. Oh, bumps into the cars. I'm still trying to remember who hit the wall. Chris Cole gets another great save, and whoever was shut off. It kind of sucks. But that will end Chris Kohler's run. Gets another save to end it. But that we will not count. And that will indeed put Chris Kohler into first. Up next, Mr. Excitement himself. Jim Kohler and Avenger. Showing why he's Mr. Excitement with some big air to start. Oh, and a front flip attempt over did not really get it good. And we have to shut him off. He took too long. He sadly will not get a score, but we will put him above Sparkle Smash because of the freestyle that he had going. Really sucks for Jim Kohler because that was a crazy move. He would have won that if he could have saved it faster. He probably could have. Up next, Camden Murphy, Pirate's Curse, and yes, we're back with the no texture chassis. I really don't know why it does this. Maybe it's just this, maybe it's just for this stadium. Hopefully it doesn't drag on throughout the rest of the tour and even in the World Finals. And Camden Murphy, Pirate's Curse, gets some big air to start. Once again, he cannot drive Classroom Crusher because it has not been released to the public as of right now. Neither has JCB Digatron, which kind of makes me upset. Hopefully they add him to the Beam Monsters pack when we get the update. And oh man, Camden Murphy has some problems. That'll end his run. Well, he's not done yet. He did get a save, but we won't count that. We will put him in 11th, move Jim Kohler up to 10th. Very sad for Camden Murphy. I know he wanted to do something big for this freestyle. 2 more trucks left, one of them being Cole Stevens and Thunder Warris. Cole Stevens is a freestyle champion. I know we're expecting something big from him. Hopefully he can get it. But our drivers just have not had luck in this stadium. And Cole Stevens with a great save. Now we get a look at that ugly no texture chassis. Cole is picking up speed. Gets a nice sky wheelie. You might want to be careful on the sky wheelies because that could potentially break the back of your truck. But Cole Stevens is not afraid to go big. He's here to prove why he is a freestyle champion. Just drifting it around, going extremely fast. And he hits the backflip. That was probably the best backflip we've seen. And there is some breakage to the truck. That'll end his run. And that will put him into 3rd. And our final truck up, the reigning World Racing Champion, Zach Garner in Wildside, has been doing amazing lately here to start out the tour. Got 2nd in freestyle and has 2 racing wins. He got Las Vegas racing win. He got 2nd in freestyle that round, and in this round he won the racing competition again. Can he win the freestyle competition this time? And rolls it over. And barely, I will count that. His freestyle continues on. Big air from Zach Garner. Gets another save. Would you look at that? Hits the jump sideways. Goes for a sky wheelie. Hits the back for rev crooked. I don't know if we'll be able to save this one. And we will shut him off. And that is going to put him into 4th, which means your freestyle winner is Chris Kohler in Mayhem. Now that is how you do it, Chris. You have one freestyle. Can't wait to see what round 3 has in store for these drivers. Remember, there will be more Monster Jam Championship and BeamNG Monster Jam coming up your way. And also, 100 subscribers is equal to sign-up series. Get me the 100 subscribers, and we will make it to the sign-up series. Doodles.